Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Let's check out what's the latest that's popping off. Of course, Conor Gallagher news. It's always going to be hot in this transfer window. Like I said, he's going to be the hottest news all throughout this window. Let's see what's going on in regards to Conor Gallagher. Coming from Jacob Steinberger, he's saying Conor Gallagher is ready to hold firm and fight for his future at Chelsea. Despite the club's willingness to listen to offers for him this month, there has been no sign of a new deal being agreed upon, and expectation is that he will stay this window. Look, hold firm and fight for his future at Chelsea Football Club. Look, it's absolutely clear. Mauricio Pochettino rates this guy as the most important player in Chelsea Football Club, let alone the most important player in midfield. So he doesn't need to fight for nothing. He's already got that position locked down. Conor Gallagher is the standard that Mauricio Pochettino is looking for. Whether you like it or not, that is the reality of it. And I'm going to show you why this is even more certain. Check this out. The expectation is that Conor Gallagher will stay in this window. Pochettino values him for his energy, versatility, and pressing. People talk about, oh, Miz, he better integrate Enzo Fernandez. Well, you better have these traits evident in you to be part of that midfield that Mauricio Pochettino is looking for. Now, a lot of people are coming at me and saying, Miz, but Eriksen used to be a midfielder for him at Spurs. Well, Eriksen was an attacking midfielder. We have Cole Palmer as well. I'm not saying that you can't have technical ability or you can't have that charisma about you. Of course you can. You're just not going to have those qualities and not have these qualities as mentioned on the screen to be part of the central midfield, defensive midfield positions. More so the double pivot, right? You are not going to be part of the double pivot for Mauricio Pochettino if you lack these traits. You may have loads of technical ability, but if you don't have energy, if you don't have versatility, and if you don't have the capacity to press, my man, you're not going to make it into that midfield, especially in central midfield and defensive midfield. This is why we don't see Enzo Fernandez playing in those positions. This is why we see him playing further up. So it's clear, as you can see over here, the expectation is that Conor Gallagher will stay in this window. Pochettino values him for his energy, versatility, and pressing. The sense around Cobham is that Gallagher is hopeful of leading Chelsea out as captain in next month's Carabao Cup final. So, look, Gallagher, there's no mention about his lack of technical ability or his lack of vision or his lack of passing sense. All of that is secondary. That is secondary. So this is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we are with the midfield scenario. So when we're talking about Enzo, we should be worried as to how he's going to be integrated. When we're thinking about Andre Santos, we somewhat need to be worried as well, and so on and so forth. Whoever wants to make it in. We're going to talk about Alex Matos very soon. I didn't even know this guy was a midfielder. See, this is the thing. We are stockpiling more midfielders. And if you look at some of the recent purchases, most recently we got that Senegalese brother, under 17 player. He's also of the caliber of, physicality, versatility, pressing, energy, and all that. So maybe, who knows, moving forward, we're going to change our philosophy in regards to what type of midfielders we want, especially in central midfield and defensive midfield, if we believe Mauricio Pochettino is going to be a long-term manager. And that's another if, nonetheless. Now, let's move on to the next news, ladies and gentlemen. Ian Maatsen only wants to go to Borussia Dortmund, and he's told Chelsea this. Negotiations continue between the clubs, and Chelsea wants an obligation to buy if it's a loan. 100%. We're not going to be just willy-nilly sending our players on loan anymore. If they have zero future with Chelsea Football Club, we should be looking at letting them go. As simple as that. You want to go on a loan, or other teams want a loan, but there has to be an obligation to buy, much like what we did with Lewis Hall with Newcastle, which will be an obligation to buy. So no problems. You want to go to Dortmund. Dortmund want you, but you've got no future with Chelsea Football Club. There has to be an obligation to buy, and that's the only way it needs to be done. So look, good luck to him. I think it's a good move for him at Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund looks like they're probably going to get Jadon Sancho as well. So a couple of attacking players. Maatsen, I still rate him very highly. I've seen him last season in the Championship. This guy was the real deal. He made it to the team of the season in the Championship last season. So this guy's no Mickey Mouse player, man. It just, Mauricio Pochettino does not fancy him as a left back. Maybe he lacks the physicality, maybe he lacks the height. You can see the traits Pochettino is looking for in his team. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, official, Alex Matos will spend the remainder of the campaign on loan at Championship side Huddersfield. So, look, another player. I actually thought Alex Matos was a striker. This is where it's getting down to. We're getting all of these young players, and none of us know who they are, what they do, where they play, and so on and so forth. Now, this brother is going to on loan to Huddersfield as a midfielder. That, we got to add another player in that midfield amongst all the midfielders that we have. So look, good luck to him as well at Huddersfield. Many players have gone there from Chelsea previously and have done well. So let's see. Let's keep an eye out for him as to what he does, where he plays in midfield. Is he a defensive midfielder, central midfielder, attacking midfielder? Only God knows, because I've got no idea about that. There is a new movement between Trevor Chalobah and Bayern Munich. There's contact now and talks and ideas about a loan. Once again, another loan. We also have to understand, we've already got too many loans. So some loans have to be cancelled in order for these players to go out on loan. You can't be sending too many players out on loan. There's a cap on loans. So what's going to happen with Ziyech? What's going to happen with Lukaku? What's going to happen with Kepa? All of these players are on loan. David Tata, Fofana, and so on and so forth. Everyone that's on loan right now. Obviously, Santos is coming back. Maybe Santos stays with us, but there's rumors that Andre Santos is probably going to get loaned out as well. You can't be sending everyone on loan. There's a capping on loan. There is no loan army anymore. That thing is off the past. There's a capping there. Now, in regards to Chalobah, look, another one, surplus to requirements, needs to go. I just find it strange that did Thomas Tuchel always rate him. I know he was the one who gave him the break, but he was also the one that's kind of dropped him as well. Now he wants him at Bayern Munich, which is, find it a bit strange. But nonetheless, he needs to go. Trevor Chalobah has no future at Chelsea Football Club, unfortunately. Another player that I rate him to a certain degree. With all the defenders that we bought, I don't think Trevor Chalobah is any less of a defender than any of these, Desasi, Buddy Schill, and the likes, right? They've all made massive mistakes in recent times. Trevor Chalobah is someone we all know when he first started off, when he got that break under Thomas Tuchel, he was rock solid. So you just need another manager to trust him to find that that confidence back. But Thomas Tuchel is not another manager. He already knows Trevor Chalobah. He's already given him the break, but at the same time he's sort of shunned him away as well. So now he wants him. Look, Trevor Chalobah, I don't know what's wrong with him. Injury, what happened to him? They say that it's a hamstring injury. How long has he been having that hamstring injury for? It's quite mad. Bayern Munich have also been monitoring Trevor Chalobah, who needs to recover from a hamstring injury, and Amanda Breuer's situation could change if Chelsea sign a top striker. Ian Maatsen leaving could prompt Chelsea to target a left back, coming from Jacob Steinberg as well. Left back, look, we need to calm down. We just need a striker for this window. We don't need anyone else. I tell you right now, we don't need centre backs. We don't need left backs in this window. We can assess all of that in the summer. There's no one special, and special players are available all the time. All the time. If you miss out in this window, someone else will turn out to be special by the time the summer comes around. So we don't need to bloat the squad anymore. We have to stop this. We need to stop this. Want to buy another left back? What's the future for Cucurella? He's injured. You can't get rid of him. So you don't want to have a situation when Cucurella is fit, Ben Chilwell's coming back. That's already 2 left backs there. And you want to buy another left back, 3 left backs. Come on, man. You got to stop doing that. You absolutely have to stop doing that. So for me, Ben Chilwell's coming back. I want to see what is the intention with Ben Chilwell. The fact that we're looking to buy another left back makes me think Ben Chilwell might not be a left back. He's going to be an attacking player. Because what do you want to do with Cucurella? You can't get rid of Cucurella this window. He's injured. If you want to get rid of Cucurella, that's in the summer. So you might as well wait till the summer to make a decision on a left back. So some of these movements are a bit mad. Amanda Breuer, I understand that. I get that. If we get a striker. But then again, please don't get me any Mickey Mouse strikers. Please don't get me Mickey Mouse strikers. Get me a proper striker. Chelsea are also looking into signing a centre-back. Another one, centre-back. We don't need one right now. I know I'm not confident on any one of them at the moment, but we don't need one right now. Silva. Wesley Fofana. Buddy Schill, Desasi, Levi Cowell. You're 5 CBs already. Okay, you want to use Levi Cowell as a left back? Well, then why are you looking for a left back? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's contradictory. Silva might leave, but when he leaves, then look for a centre-back. Don't look for a centre-back now to come in. It's simple as that. You're going to bloat up the squad, and you're going to create a lot of mess like you did last season. You need to stop doing that. Bottom line. Chelsea are looking at centre-backs and may move for a left-back coming from Jacob Steinberg again. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea in relation to financial fair play, they're confident they are fully compliant. There are rumours swirling around to the contrary, but Chelsea believe they remain in good shape and do not expect any issues with the Premier League, which is great. This is fantastic news coming from David Ornstein as well. So you've got to take it seriously. I was getting scared that we might get into trouble with financial fair play. You know, obviously we made a lot of sales last summer, which hopefully helped out balancing out the books. But I think it still needs to continue. In order to bring in new players, we do need to get rid of players. Not because we don't have the money. It's never been about the money. The owners have money. It's about making sure from an accounting standpoint, we are not in a loss. That whatever revenue we've got coming, we basically spend that, less the expenses, and then we're in the green. We're not in the red, basically in a deficit. So look, I think from a financial fair play standpoint, the issue where we might be in trouble is all the other under the table business that we did, you know, Williams, agents, this, that, the other, all the leaks that happened in recent times. I think that's where we need to look into. But looks like from a sustainability point of view, we should be all right. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the news segment today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please comment in regards to everything we spoke about, and smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I shall see you guys for a live tomorrow. Until then, everyone, take care and see ya.